are these people, and why do they suffer?
It's really about the broken lives and about how we come in and kind of fill in that gap as far as telling the family members what has actually happened to these loved ones, and what we do with that information, we're able to put it in reality and to show these young impressionable minds firsthand what can happen. I represent the thousands of people who die here in this county each year, but again, I've also learned that you got to give back the respect to these people as though they were one of your own.
The Youthful Drunk Driving Program. What it is it's a three-part program that consists of a visit to a neurocare center, which is for people who are semi-comatose and comatose as a result of drunk driving crashes, strokes, and other things. And then you go to the coroner's office and you view autopsies.
Some of you will also become offended by some of the information that you'll receive here this morning. But again, I look at it more as education and prevention in your life. We average about 7.5 bodies a day. We average about a baby a day here, every single day. We're open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. And we'll also estimate that within a 24-hour period, just in Orange County alone, there will be about an average of 34 people who will die in Orange County today. Now, for some of us, we go through life thinking that we're bulletproof.
I was driving San Clemente, doing about 60 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone, and I was pulled over for speeding. And he smelled alcohol in my breath and asked me to get out of the car and gave me the whole thing, sobriety test, whatever, and I didn't pass.
Everything changed, you know. As a direct result of my crash, everything in your life changes in a matter of seconds. I lost everything. I lost my best friend. I lost my car. I lost my driving privileges. I lost money. I lost self-respect, self-esteem. Any self-worth I ever had was gone.
Your minds are destroyed. This is just a daily operation that happens here, and it's a privilege for you to have to go through this at this point in time. The victim that you'll see there, he obviously is going to show signs of avulsion of the right leg. You have family members who have been waiting, and all of a sudden, instead of the family showing up who didn't expect it, it's a representative from our department expressing them, you know, probably the worst news anyone could ever hear. Okay, we stay together as we go through the process. Here we go. This is what we store and house these loved ones that have already been processed or pending their examination. As you see, the bodies are wrapped in a dignified way to protect their identity. We try to give these individuals the utmost respect as though they were one of our own. I will not give you his name or where he's from, but he's a 22-year-old male Hispanic. He was pronounced last night at 20:45 hours. He was last known operating a motorcycle versus a fixed object. They estimated that he had been traveling at a high rate of speed prior to impact, but it was obvious that he was out of control when his motorcycle ran into a tree.
So this is fractured, pelvis broken. He doesn't have much chance.
These people are also required to give back to that presiding judge a 1,000-word essay, again expressing them in detail of each step that they have gone through the program and how it's affected them.
This whole day was very frightening. It was hard to handle. I have lost a friend at 17 to drunk driving, and knowing what he goes through after he had died here was really terrible to know.
Who are these people, and why do they suffer?
My name is Bob Ringstead. I'm here to remember my son, Don Ringstead, age 28, who was killed by a drunken driver. So it can happen to anybody. I know he's gone, but someday I hope to see him again.
My name is Betty Gilmore, and I'm the mother of Joey Gilmore, who was killed at 14 by a drunken driver.
We are here because our daughter, Pat Brabant, was murdered by a drunken driver on November 14, 1981.
On February 19, 1980, a drunk driver hit my car. My daughter, Terry Lee Schnell, was killed, and my cousin, Louis Van Winkle, was killed.
My name is Ron Adams, and we're here to remember our daughter and sister, Lisa Adams, 18 years old, who was killed in a drunk driver.